ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of the Youth Edition. It's Oldham Athletic. It's Dylan Allen on a quest for Champions League glory. It's time to sit back, relax, and get in that comfy chair. Put it on the big screen TV. Crack your favourite beverage, because here we go with the Youth Edition. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Majestico season number 3. An outstanding season for Oldham Athletic. We have pushed through. We will be playing in the championship next season. We've obviously got a lot of games to get through. We played quite deep into the CHECKATRADE trophy. There's FA Cup games and that. So a lot of votes to be counted here in today's video. Let's just get through and see who comes out on top. Bernard won the first one with 45 points from memory. In Season 2, it was Guerin on 46 points, knocking off Bernard. But I don't know, there might be some dark horses this year. We'll have to wait and see. Let's jump into the count. Well, let's get things underway. We move in straight away. Game number 1. We've got 1 vote here for Alfie Lee, 2 votes for Cooper, and 3 votes. It's Laurent Bernard starting off with a man of the match performance. Game number 2, we've got 1 vote for Klein, 2 votes goes to Barros, and 3 votes, it's the keeper in Cooper. Well, he started off the season well and goes to 5 points. We move straight into the CARABAO Cup, the first round, and it is 1 vote here for Don Sunhan, 2 votes for Brett Cooper, and 3 votes, it's Jill. We move into game number 3. We've got 1 vote here for Barros, 2 votes, it's Laurent Bernard, and 3 votes, it's the Camembert Assassin in Guerin. We move into game 4. We've got 1 vote here for Joel Edwards, 2 votes for Laurent Bernard, and 3 votes for Guerin. He's had a couple of big games. Time for game 5. We've got 1 vote here for the German in Klein, 2 votes for Cameron Griffiths, his first of the season, and it's 3 votes. It's another one for Guerin, and he will go straight to the top of the leaderboard. Bernard and Guerin already fighting it out for the top spot, the 2 first winners of the Majestico in season 1 and 2 respectively. We move into game number 6. We've got 1 vote for Guerin. He's already in double figures. 2 votes for Bernard, nipping at his heels, and it's 3 votes for Nick Harris. Game number 7, we've got 1 vote here for Bernard, 2 votes, it is Joel Edwards, and 3 votes, it's Guerin again. We move into game number 8, we've got 1 vote here for Jihu Jill, 2 votes, it's Schinkel, and 3 votes, Chimichukwu. Game number 9, 1 vote, Alfie Lee, 2 votes, Barros, 3 votes, Joel Edwards, he goes to 6 points. Game number 10, we've got 1 vote for Klein, 2 votes, it's Cameron Griffiths, and 3 votes, Alfie Lee. Game 11, we've got 1 vote for Guerin, 2 votes, it's Binhammer, and 3 votes, Alfie Lee. So we start off the first CHECKATRADE trophy encounter, so the reserves would have rolled out here. Let's have a look here. Tommy Martin with 1 vote, 2 votes, Chimichukwu, 3 votes, Binhammer. Game number 12, we've got 1 vote here for Alfie Lee, 2 votes, it's Nick Harris, 3 votes, Guerin. Game number 13, we've got 1 vote for Laurent Bernard, 2 votes for Barros, 3 votes, well, it's Owen Griffiths. He's turned up to the Majestico this year. Obviously, he has since left the club, but he's been allowed to return for tonight's trophy presentation. Game at number 14, we've got 1 vote for Gabrich, 2 votes, Chimichukwu, 3 votes, Binhammer. Game number 15, we've got 1 vote, it's Barros, 2 votes, Owen Griffiths, 3 votes, Laurent Bernard closes the gap on Guerin. Game number 16, we've got 1 vote for Guerin, 2 votes for Bernard, and 3 votes, it's fucking Binhammer. Time for CHECKATRADE trophy round number 2, and we've got 1 vote for Jihu Jill, 2 votes for Cootie, and 3 votes for Don Sunhan. Game 17, 1 vote, Laurent Bernard, 2 votes, Alfie Lee, 3 votes, Owen Griffiths. Game number 18, 1 vote, Alfie Lee, 2 votes for Co, and it's 3 votes. Guerin opens up a bit more of a gap. Game number 20, we've got 1 vote, Alfie Lee. 2 votes for Cameron Griffiths. 3 votes. It's Guerin. He's putting out a bit of a lead here. Game number 21, 1 vote. Johnson Han. 2 votes for Chimichukwu. 3 votes for Tommy Martin. FA Cup first round, we've got 1 vote, and it is for Guerin. 2 votes for Barros. 3 votes for the big German in Klein. CHECKATRADE Trophy round 3, we've got 1 vote for Liam Roberts. 2 votes for Chimichukwu. 3 votes, Tommy Martin. Game 22, 1 vote for Cameron Griffiths. 2 votes for Guerin. 3 votes, Laurent Bernard closes the gap by 1. Game number 23, we've got 1 vote for Barros. 2 votes for Guerin. 3 votes, well, that's Ben Hammer. Game number 24, 1 vote, Tommy Martin. 2 votes for Jihu Jill. 3 votes, Chimichukwu. Game number 25, we've got 1 vote for Ko. 2 votes, Laurent Bernard. 3 votes for Guerin, and he goes to 32 points. Game number 26, 1 vote for Jill. 2 votes, Lance Murphy. 3 votes, Chimichukwu to 20 points. FA Cup round 2, 1 vote for Ko. 2 votes, Joel Edwards. 3 votes, well, it's Guerin, and he's building a big lead here at the moment. We move into game 27. 1 vote for Ko. 2 votes for the keeper in Cooper, he's been quiet. And 3 votes, it's Laurent Bernard, closes the gap. Game number 28, we've got 1 vote, it's Guerin. 2 votes for Cameron Griffiths. 3 votes, Joel Edwards. Game 29, 1 vote for Bernard. 2 votes for Guerin. 3 votes, Joel Edwards. He's having a bit of a run of form here. It's time for game 30. We've got 1 vote for Olsen. 2 votes for Johnson Han. And 3 votes, Chimichukwu. Game 31, we've got 1 vote for Nick Harris. 2 votes for Gabrich. And 3 votes, Tommy Martin. Game number 32. We've got 1 vote for Noah White. 2 votes, Joel Edwards. 3 votes for Ko. Game 33, we've got 1 vote here for Chimichukwu. 2 votes for Gabrich. And 3 votes, it's Ben Hammer. Game 34, 1 vote, it is Barros. 2 votes for Joel Edwards. 3 votes. There he is, it's Guerin up to 41 points. Game 35, we've got 1 vote for Bernard. 2 votes, Alfie Lee. 3 votes for Cameron Griffiths. Game 36, we've got 1 vote for Bernard. 2 votes for Guerin. And 3 votes for Joel Edwards. Game 37, 1 vote for Tommy Martin. 2 votes, Chimichukwu. 3 votes, it's Ben Hammer. Fuck me, he gets a lot of points. Game 38, we've got 1 vote for Laurent Bernard. 2 votes, it's Joel Edwards. 3 votes, it's Guerin, and you can't really see anyone catching him from here. 46 points, that's what he won it with last year, and there's still a handful of games to go. Game 39, we've got 1 vote for Barros. 2 votes, it's Bernard. 3 votes, Guerin. Game 40, we've got 1 vote for Cooper, that's the right back. 2 votes for Tommy Martin. And 3 votes, Gabrich. Well, we're into game 41. Only, 5 or 6 games of voting left. Bernard's going to have to make a serious charge here if there's any chance of trying to hit Guerin. And he's only pulled 1 vote here. 2 votes for Alfie Lee. And it's 3 votes for the captain, Barros. Game number 42. It's 1 vote for the goalkeeper, Cooper. 2 votes for Alfie Lee. And 3 votes, Noah White. Game number 43. 1 vote for Barros. 2 votes for Klein. 3 votes, it's Alfie Lee. Game 44, 1 vote for Cootie. 2 votes for Nick Harris. 3 votes for Jihu Jill. Game 45, we've got 1 vote here for Cameron Griffiths. 2 votes for Barros, and goes to 20 points. And it's 3 votes for Laurent Bernard. So the final game of the season, we've got 1 vote for Gabbridge, 2 votes for Bernard, and 3 votes, it's Co. So there we have it. Guerin has won quite comfortably with 49 points, the highest points so far here in this Oldham Majestico. Bernard comes up second with 40 points. I mean, Guerin and Bernard both went cold through the season at respective times, but they've still polled a shitload of points because everyone just decides to vote for who scores the goals. I mean, sometimes players will have a higher rating, better work rates, better defensive capabilities, but they just don't get the votes. I mean, Jihu Jill's in there in 10th with 11. Barros gets 20 probably for a couple of man in the matches where he scored free kicks, but that's about it. Everyone else really in there is up front scoring goals. So that seems how it is you are voting, and that's completely up to you guys at home. But Guerin is the Majestico winner for season number 3. We'll have to see how the boys go in season number 4. Looking forward to a big season in the championship. We'll see you in the next episode. I'm Sparring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have a good one. This video is powered by Neurotech and their product Clarity. Now you can jump over to their website now, use the discount code DK10 for 10% off your next purchase, and I highly recommend this product. I use it every single day. It increases your energy, your focus, while reducing fatigue and stress. If you want to know how I get out all these videos and keep that work going, this is the product for you. So go and check it out. All the information that you need is on that website. If you feel like making a purchase, chuck in at that discount code for 10% off. Now, if you are looking for more fresh content to check out, you can click one of these 2 videos. If you feel like subscribing, well, there's a button right there. Make sure you put on that notifications bell, and we'll see you next time.